The plea by the Election Commission of India against media reportage of oral remarks made by the Madras High Court while hearing a case is far-fetched, the Supreme Court said on Monday. The court was hearing an appeal by Election Commission of India against the oral observations made by Madras High Court that the ECI is singularly responsible for the COVID-19 situation in India. Media should be able to report everything to create accountability, and the dialogue in court is often to create an umbrella of discussion, the top court stated. A bench of Justices D.Y. Chandrachud and M.R. Shah also made it clear that it cannot interfere with the oral observations made by High Court, saying that such dialogue between bar and bench while hearing the case is an essential facet of the judicial process. Such dialogues and reporting of such dialogues by media creates accountability, the court said, while underscoring that anything to the contrary could be seen as affecting the independence of the High Courts. At least 24 people died at a COVID hospital in Chamarajnagar district of Karnataka on Sunday, allegedly due to lack of oxygen supply. The deaths occurred at the Chamarajnagar Government District Hospital. The government has, however, denied that lack of oxygen supply was the reason behind the deaths. There were 24 deaths at the hospital, not all at the same time. 14 people died between Sunday morning to midnight. 3 patients died between 12 and 3 a.m. Between 3 a.m. and Monday morning, 7 more patients died. There was oxygen shortage at 10:30 p.m., which was sorted by getting 60 oxygen cylinders from Mysore. 60 more cylinders arrived on Monday morning. The district has a requirement of 300 to 350 cylinders, which is not being fulfilled, Dr. M.R. Ravi, Deputy Commissioner of Chamarajnagar, said. Meanwhile, Chief Minister B.S. Yedurappa spoke to the Deputy Commissioner to gather details about the incident, while Health Minister K. Sudhakar and Primary and Secondary Education Minister Suresh Kumar have left for Chamarajnagar on Monday morning to take stock of the situation. Medical interns and final year MBBS students can be deployed in the fight against novel coronavirus, the centre said on Monday afternoon as it announced a series of measures to increase availability of human resources. Interns can be used for COVID management duties and final year students can be deployed in teleconsultation roles and to monitor mild cases, the Prime Minister's office said in a statement. Both interns and students can only work under supervision of a senior doctor or faculty member. Similarly, nurses with BSc or GNM, which is General Nursing and Midwife degrees or certifications, can be deployed on COVID duties so long as they too are supervised by senior doctors or nurses. Mamata Banerjee, who has won Bengal but lost the battle for Nandigram to her former 8-turn BJP rival Suvendu Adhikari, claimed today that the election officer who oversaw counting in the constituency was threatened. The returning officer of Nandigram had told somebody a recounting order could risk his life, Mamata Banerjee told reporters. Banerjee lost the Nandigram election to Suvendu Adhikari by a little over 1,700 votes after a day of counting that ended close to midnight. She and her Trinamool Congress have alleged that the counting of votes was not above board. Demands for a recount were turned down by the election officer. The returning officer of Nandigram said a recounting order can lead to risk of his life. Banerjee alleged today, reading out what she claimed was an SMS from someone on what the officer had feared. Global pharma major Pfizer is sending its medicines worth $70 million from its distribution centers in the US, Europe and Asia that have been identified as a part of India's COVID-19 treatment protocol, the company's chairman and CEO Albert Bourla said on Monday. We are deeply concerned by the critical COVID-19 situation in India and our hearts go out to you, your loved ones and all the people of India, he said in a mail sent to Pfizer India employees that he has shared on his LinkedIn post. We are committed to being a partner in India's fight against this disease and are quickly working to mobilize the largest humanitarian relief effort in our company's history, Bourla said. Hello everyone. HW News English is 2 years old now. When we started this venture, we promised ourselves one thing, that news should remain free because right to know is the right of every Indian. But to keep news free for everyone, we need support from some of you. And thus we have rolled out membership on our YouTube channel HW News English. But mind you, the membership is completely voluntary. The programs that we were doing earlier, that we are doing now, will continue to remain free. First level is a basic level. Here, you can be our supporter by paying rupees 199 per month. This membership gives you certain perks and benefits. The perks include unique badges in front of your name, a live show from Mr. Sujit Nair and from Mr. Akhilesh Bhargava per month for our members. You can also vote in some exclusive members-only polls. Now the second level is Super Supporter. Here you can be our Super Supporter by paying rupees 3,999 per month. This membership will include every perk that comes with basic level. Additionally, our Super Supporters can be a part of a WhatsApp group where we can have discussions and suggestions on various topics. The second perk includes a gift pack with our merchandise. And the third perk is a Google Meet with Mr. Sujit Nair, where you can join the meet and ask your questions to Mr. Nair face to face. Lastly, if you like, we would give a shout out to our super supporters in our programs. So, hope to see you soon with our badges.